Dr. Sandeep Marwah. He is the founder of Noida Film City and creator of Marwah. He is the designer behind Academy of Film Television, one of the 10 best film schools in the world. He's the chancellor of AAFT University of Media and Arts and has been appointed as the Chief Scout of India. And he has received more than 900 awards for his 9 world records and accolades such as the British Parliament in London, the Parliament of Bavaria in Munich. He is on the board of Ministry of Consumer Affairs and Ministry of Education, Government of India. I request Dr. Sandeep Marwah to please step forward and to address the gathering.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure to be here this evening in this beautiful, well-designed program in the historical city of Hyderabad. I'm feeling totally charged today being in Hyderabad. Let me start with two my favorite lines. कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धारा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणाकर. What I'm trying to tell you, Dr. Sargi, Purnami ji, Shridhar ji, Ajay ji, my friend K. Vyasi Reddy ji, Dr. Murthy, Valmiki ji, Ashish Verma ji. What I'm trying to tell you here, whether it is north, south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or you're standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. The fact is there are two things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these two things are your thinking and your feeling. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. You don't even have to have eyes for that. On this very auspicious day, let's pray. Hey Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds. And through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. This is what I believe. I'm sure you will also believe in the same. Let me take this wonderful opportunity to extend my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Sergey and the complete team of International Diplomatic Club for the launching of this beautiful chapter in Hyderabad. After launching chapter in Moscow, Dubai, New Delhi, Bangalore, Calcutta, and now in Hyderabad. Let's give a big hand to International Diplomatic Club. Well, this is just a small little contribution from all our side to one very important word what our Honorable Prime Minister has given to this country, and that word is called Atmanirbhar. We all have to be self-sufficient. If you look back into the dictionary, Atmanirbhar means self-sufficient or self-reliant. But I think I have given a new meaning to Atmanirbhar, because when I say Atmanirbhar A stands for being ambitious. Time has come when we all have to be very ambitious. We have to be charged with new energy. We have to think big. We have to dream big, because if you're going to dream big, you're going to be a big person one good day. And dreams are not the one which comes when you sleep. Dreams are the one which will never let you sleep. This is what I have always believed in. I think A stands for this being ambition. When I say T stands for we all have to be techno-savvy. And that's the reason that we have to be in touch with the rest of the world. What is happening? What is the new techniques? It's an age of intelligence. It's an artificial intelligence. It's an age of cryptocurrency. It's an age of blockchain. So we have to be absolutely up to the mark. State-of-art setup we have to create within this country, and we need organizations like this who can bridge a gap between India and the rest of the world. T also stands for techno-savvy. We have to be techno-savvy, and T also stands for transfer of knowledge. And both go side by side. They are the two parallel lines of the same road. M stands for being motivated. It's time when we all have to be self-motivated. We are not, I'm very well traveled, and I have been to best of the shops and markets, but fortunately or unfortunately, I couldn't find motivation for sale. though I'm ready to pay any price. So I realize that it's very important that all we have to be self-motivated, because this self-motivation will take this country to heights. You know that we have already crossed UK now. We are almost 3.25 billion economy, and we are now marching towards 4 billion, we're going to cross probably in a year's time Germany, and we're going to be the fourth biggest economy in the world. So yes, we have to be all very well motivated so that we can do something extraordinary, something better, something different to cross all the limits what people are thinking we are today. When I say Atma Nirbhar, N stands for being nationalist. If you're not nationalist, then probably somewhere your education is weak. This is what I have always believed in, and I'm in education for almost now 30 years, and I make it a point that every student who passes out from my university and all the colleges, they must feel patriotic, they must feel nationalist, they must have a feeling for the country. It's very important to feel for the country, because if you're going to feel for the country, then you can do better. You're bound to do better. Your energy will be doubled. You will feel that you are actually working for your own self and not for the people. And I'm recollecting two lines here. It just और चले हम मस्ती में, झुक जाए उधर अंबर भूतल, आजाद वतन के वाशिंदे, हर गीत हमारा है बादल. विविध प्रांत है अपनी अपनी भाषा के अभिमानी हम, लेकिन सबसे पहले दुनिया वालों हिंदुस्तानी हम. I, Nirbhar, the next letter is I, and I stands for eyes. It's the age of eyes. Information, communication, and entertainment. There's a bombardment of information right now from all the corners, thanks to internet. But then we have to be intelligent enough today, which information we have to carry back home, which information we can utilize for a better purpose. Because many times you are taken aback by the wrong information, what you are actually learning from some other unreliable sources. And that's creating ample confusion within the masses, within the people, within the states, within the communities, within the different setups. So we have to be very well aware of facts. What is the reality of the fact? Don't misunderstand and don't mislead by this kind of information. I is information. Please be alert. And when I say C stands for communication, because it's the age of eyes. Communication, which means you have to be three very important things in communication, that you should know how to write, you should know how to read, you should also know how to speak, and the fourth important part is that you should also know how to listen. And if you can take these four things into your day-to-day affairs, I think we will be able to communicate better to rest of the world. But C also stands for commitment. Raghupati Preet Sada Chali Ai, Pran Jaye, Par Vachan Na Jaye. This country has given us a man of commitment, Lord Rama. We cannot forget that. So I think it's very important to develop the sense of commitment within our own self. We are not committed right now. The whole society is missing this kind of a commitment. People are changing their words very fast. You have to stick to what you say. You have to stick to what you say and then what you do. So we have to bring back that kind of a culture back to this country. This is how I am working, at least in my own setup and the 650 organizations which I am right now associated with. So I have inducted a word called commitment, because that's what is needed. And everything starts with punctuality, by the way. So start respecting time, my dear friends. When I say E stands for here, entertainment. And don't miss on entertainment. I'm happy that you are here for this event, and very comfortably and very well you have accepted the 2-3 beautiful pieces of entertainment which has been presented to you. I'm thankful to that beautiful lady who sang so well. I'm so happy with those 3 girls who performed so well, the Ganesh Vandana, and I'm sure there's going to be some more in the next few minutes. So this is how I have defined in Atmanirbhar. The R stands for research. The word research somehow is missing from the minds of Indians. We've never bothered to research into anything and everything. We just start anything just like that. Time has come when we have to go back into our history. We have to research, start looking into the history of your own self, your own family to start with. Go back into your history of your family, and then anything and everything which you're trying to start as a business or as a profession, please look into the history. We're going to buy a car worth 30 lakhs of rupees, but I doubt if Indians, they have ever read with the car manual even before starting the car. This is the biggest mistake. We've been doing it. We buy a new microwave oven, but we've never opened a manual, go through it, and we'll just start microwave oven. 110 volt, we'll put it into 220, and they'll say, oh, lost the game. But this is how, these are small things which I have noticed, and I realized that it's very important to get into the research part, that is, learn little more about the subject and then get back into the job. You will be a better person, a better professional, a better businessman, if I'm not wrong. This is a Atmanirbhar. NIRB. B stands for belief. That belief, we have to develop that belief, conviction. We have to believe in our own self. We have to believe in people. We have to believe in the people of the masses community. Bring that trust back into the community. It's very important if you really want to grow in life. H stands for humanity. Yes, I'm happy that Dr. Sargi has touched this word, humanity, but then I have been only believing in this word. You have to be sober, down to earth, polite, helpful. You have to be supporting. You have to be compassionate. Only then this Indian society will be able to survive with its own custom, traditions, methods, and all that history which we are carrying for so many years. We have to continue by being a good human being. And then, of course, A, this time A, Nirbhar, A stands for the attitude. Very important for all of us to have a wonderful attitude, because India is growing. And this is the time when we have to be more sober, down to earth, polite, humble, supporting once again. And we have to change our attitude. We have to be progressive. We have to be aggressive. We have to be little more smart than before to make this country a #1 country in the world. And the last R, which stands for result oriented. What all I have said, what all you've been doing it, I think it leads to that it must carry some kind of a result. Anything and everything should bring some kind of a result, that yes, this is what I have been able to achieve. Like, for example, if we are conducting this event today here, we must have a nutshell that yes, we've been able to rope in 100 people today into this beautiful organization. We are better than before. We have a larger people quantity and quality wise, and we are able to interact more internationally after this event. I'm sure that kind of a result is going to be there today at the end of this evening. With all these words, I once again extend my heartiest thanks to the organizers, and my heartiest congratulations to the new president and the vice president and the secretary of the Hyderabad chapter. All the best, Dr. Murthy, for taking this organization to new heights. Thank you, Dr. Sargi, for nominating me, appointing me, or calling me as your patron. I'm there to support you to any extent, whatever little I can do. I can only say that it's very easy to achieve something, but it's very difficult to sustain on that account. And for all those achievers who are right here with us, let me speak two more lines. कि विभासित कर गगन भूतल, तिमिर को ज्योति देता चल, निराशा के अंधेरे को मिटा दे ले प्रभंजन बल. कहीं पूनम अमावस्या, कहीं उलझन, कहीं फिसलन, कहीं कांटे, कहीं पहरा कटिल बंधन. यहाँ प्रतिकूल है सब कुछ, कहीं मरुस्थल, कहीं बादल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल. थैंक यू वेरी मच. जय हिंद, जय भारत.